I'm James.
And I'm Kurt.
And we are the Full Octane Garage. We had the opportunity to borrow a GMC 2024 Terrain SLT for the day. And so we're going to do a car review.
Let's get to it.
All right. Okay, guys, the 2024 GMC SLT. There are 4 different versions of this car, or 4 different levels: the SE, the SLT, the AT4, and they also have a higher end Denali version. This is the SLT, which is kind of middle of the pack, probably heavier on the luxury side, not heavy on the performance side. Specifically with this car, I'll hit some statistics really quick. It is a 1.5 liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged that makes about 170, 175 horsepower. The torque is around 200. 0 to 60 is in 8.9 seconds. And it's got a 9-speed transmission. And the fuel economy is between 25 in the city and 30 on the highway-ish for this is a front-wheel drive car, which is actually kind of cool. Don't know if you necessarily have to have an all-wheel drive car, but the first 2 versions, the SE and the SLT, come standard as a front-wheel drive car. The AT4 and the Denali come as a all-wheel drive car. But let's jump right into this. We're going to walk around the exterior and talk about that for a minute, do the interior, and then we're going to do a quick drive and let you know what we think. All right. On the exterior for the 2024 Terrain, really nothing has changed. It's basically the same car. They eliminated a couple colors and they added a couple colors, but that's about it. It's actually a really good looking, we're going to call this a medium size crossover SUV. The competition would be the RAV4 or a Ford Escape. I think this looks better than both, don't you? I mean, yeah. GM cars are generally better looking cars anyways. We're probably biased. But so you get all the chrome that you get with the GM cars. It's got the LED daytime running lights. 18-inch wheels come standard. You can get 19-inch wheels. I'm not really a huge fan of the plastic trim, although it will probably wear better and keep things like stones and things from damaging the bottom of the vehicle at all.
That goes along the whole bottom edge of the vehicle?
Yes, wraps all the way around. Again, it's a pretty good looking vehicle. You've got your Terrain logo here. You'll know it's an SLT because it's got the chrome up on the side. This one does come with roof racks. You got your little shark fin, and they have this little splitter on the back that does a good job of keeping the air washing over the back and keeping the rear window clean.
It's got a big sunroof too.
Oh yeah, the panoramic sunroof is optional, but it is very nice. Walking around to the rear of the vehicle, it does have I'll jump into the key right now. This is like the rest of your keys. Besides lock and unlock, you can also push it twice and open the tailgate.
Does it have any kind of foot open?
Nope.
So a little more basic.
Yes. This is like your basic government white color right here, which I kind of like. We call this the Stormtrooper spec.
I thought it was the James Smith special.
Well, it is that. But I mean, generally speaking, Kurt, what's your impression? It's got the body colored door handles. These are all that passive entry, so if you just have the key within 3 feet,
just lock it and push a button.
Yeah, you can just open them up. So that's pretty nice. That's a good looking truck, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks above its class.
Yes.
I would say from the exterior.
Way better than a Buick.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's jump inside. All right, Kurt noticed this. There's a GMC logo, and it's the only one that hold on a minute. You know what? That might be for the rear view. Do you get one with the door? Nope. No. There's a GMC logo on the back left corner only. It's not a reflection.
No, that's a light.
Oh. gonna have to do a video on the 5 weird things on the GMC Terrain. All right, as we enter the 24 GMC Terrain, this again is the SLT package. I'm gonna go ahead and open the sunroof. It does have a panoramic sunroof that we mentioned with the shade. It has this 2-touch button. One will tilt it and the other one will open the shade and the sunroof, and then the other button will close the shade. That helped a little bit.
Yep.
It does have home link. You got 3 buttons for home link up here. You do have your OnStar and things like that up here at the top. They brought a glasses holder back into. They took that away from the Denali pickup trucks, and I miss it because I always like to leave a pair of glasses for the next truck buyer. That's what I do. But that is really nice. It's not a bad looking truck inside for a mid-level crossover-y kind of SUV. There's a lot of plasticky service. It does have a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel. Everything else feels a little plasticky.
But it does look stitched, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, well, I think it does have like leatherette seating that's heated in the front with the white stitching on it in this particular model.
Oh,
it does have a little bit of cool gray wood-like material, and then this brushed aluminum look also. So it's a good-looking interior. It's not a high-end vehicle by any means, but it still looks kind of nice. You've got this decent sized screen in the center. I think I'll push this and start that part right there. And you also have a very small screen through your steering wheel here. It does have Apple CarPlay. This is all touchscreen compatible, so that's all really nice. It's very similar to any of the GMC products that we've ever owned. Once you get in it, you can immediately start driving it because it instantly feels familiar. It does have dual zone heating and cooling. Got your sync button right here. And what's really weird about this whole thing is the shifter. It does not have a center shift handle. It's got buttons. So you've got your park. You can pull reverse, push the neutral, pull the drive, and then you can manually change the gears. Let us know in the comments what you think about that. It's a little disconcerting when you first get in it, but you get used to it really quick. It's got a couple of USBs inside this center console, and then in the front part, it's got a USB-C, and then a USB and an aux charger and a 12-volt. So it's all very standard. A couple cup holders in the front. I think you got we got a little bit of side storage on the sides. There's a little bit of storage down here. While we're at it, as it says, the vehicle's in a demo mode. This is a loaner from Darryl Waltrip Buick GMC, where we buy all of our trucks from. We just bought a new Hummer EV that's down there for service right now. And we appreciate them letting us have the vehicle for the day to check this out. The back seat check, because Kurt is like 6'12" or 13.
And I love that he just said wide angle.
Yeah. What are you, 6'3"?
6'1".
6'1". Okay, 6'1". Good stout American.
We'll see what it does.
This seat's back far enough that you would be comfortable in the front.
And
well, you got in there.
I can get in there. It's a little tight.
This is where you pile 4 people in for lunch.
Yeah.
But not a long trip.
And maybe not. A small fifth person could fit in here, but it's
a little tight.
In
the rear seat, while we're back here, you do have a couple chargers here. It does have its own vents, but it does not have controls for that in this trim level. There are no heated seats at the SLT level, but you can get heated seats for the exterior seats. And then let me make sure we got a couple holders right there.
Yep, not too bad.
All right, let's move to the back. Yep, there's the open manually in there. It does have a 60-40 split in the back, so you can push this down and make more cargo room. And I think the front seat will actually lay almost all the way down too, so you can actually put something all the way from the very back to the very front if you want to
carry lumber to build a house or something.
And it has a slight recline option in the seats that you can pick where you want it to be.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
So it's got
That's kind of cool.
two options.
Yep, I do like it comes with the
Cargo
cargo net, and it also comes with the rubber rear deck protector. Another little hidden secret besides the light underneath the truck, if you lift the cargo mat, then lift the rear deck, there's also some hidden storage underneath, which is kind of cool. And then underneath the hidden storage is a hidden spare. So that's where your spare is at.
And hopefully a jack and all that good stuff, but we're not going to take it out.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of the hidden storage.
It is nice,
Yep.
yeah. My wife's always wanting a place to put her purse, and that would be a perfect spot to hide it.
Well, now you know where to look if you're pilfering his car.
So that's the quick walk around on the exterior and a quick look at the interior. I think you're going to find that if you were to Google this vehicle and read the review and watch the reviews, 95% of them are all GM salespeople on GM lots reviewing it, and they're all reading off the spec sheet.
And what's the price point on this car?
So the SE is about $30,000, and it doesn't come. It's not near as nice.
Yep.
The SLT is 34. The AT4 is like 36, and then the Denali version is around 40. So that's not a big spread, and you do get quite a bit from level to level.
Yep.
But the SLT is actually pretty well equipped for the price.
For a moderately priced SUV, that's good value.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's drive it.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna go for a drive. First of all, the seats real quick. They're pretty comfortable. I think I could do it for a long-term drive. There are no bolsters. Maybe there's no expectation that you would need them.
They're very firm.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get slung around anytime soon. The steering wheel, leather wrap.
Yep.
It's pretty nice. How about your seating position? Everything, can you get comfortable where you're at?
Yep.
All right.
So it has a manual tilt and telescope wheel,
Yes.
which is nice.
So you can kind of fine tune your seating position.
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Kurt's about to experience all the power that a 1.5 liter inline 4-cylinder turbo can give.
If they have a tune for it yet.
This is our handling test. Going down the driveway. Try the brakes right here.
School bus out of here.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. All right, let's try the brakes, Kurt.
Perfect.
In reality, in driving in normal circumstances, like on the interstate, you got to make a little bit of a quick stop. They're a little grabby. You know, they're sufficient for what you're doing for the vehicle that you've got, but they do feel a little bit grabby.
Smooth, it's tight.
Yeah, I think it's actually it's a comfortable place to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, my reference point is a Porsche Cayenne diesel from an SUV standpoint. This feels just a tad smaller, but not much, and it actually has a really nice feel. I wouldn't think of this as a GMC when I get in it, and the feel of it. I mean, it feels more. I'll call it. We're kind of used to driving foreign cars, and it has more of a European Euro feel, which is nice.
Plenty of headroom.
Yeah, plenty of headroom.
So it's at least for the driver, although the passenger looks like they've got plenty of headroom back there too. Yeah, that's the first time that I remember experiencing wheel spin on a front wheel drive car in 30 years. Since we've had the Scirocco's and the CRX's and things like that. Yeah, if you get on this to begin with, the front end gets really light and it actually gets a little squirrely and the front wheel spin. I always like the idea of a front wheel drive car. I haven't had one in years, but if you don't have all wheel drive, this is probably comparatively competent in all weather situations, like if it's raining or if it's snowing or whatnot. So I'm sure the the four-wheel drive version would be better, but this would certainly be a heck of a lot better than a rear-wheel drive car since it's so light.
And it appears to maybe have adaptive cruise control.
It does have adaptive cruise control,
nice.
Which is actually, I think that comes on this level, the SLT. It doesn't come with the SE. And there's a bunch of other type of things like that come with the SLT package. Just to touch base on that, I think if you're price conscious, but you're looking for a nice mid-level SUV, then this SLT package is definitely a way to go. You do get more, a little bit more off-road capability, but not really much. It's really more the package, the visual package itself on the AT4, and then the Denali has a little bit more tech and a lot more bling.
Yeah.
But as far as the basis of what you get, this SLT for an extra $4,000 over the SE would definitely be a good option for you.
Okay, we're going to try cornering here.
Yeah, don't expect it.
It's actually, it doesn't roll as much as I thought it would.
Nope, it's actually pretty stable.
Yeah. These are just moderate back roads with no banking or anything, and it actually takes it really, really nice. And they're not the smoothest roads in the world, but it's actually driving really good. You ready?
Yep, I'm going. So it gets, well, we're facing uphill, so the weight's on the back, but it definitely feels, it gets light in the steering wheel, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But it's got some pep. Honestly, I was prepared to come in here and kind of say some nice things about the 1.5 liter 170 horsepower engine, but this is actually pretty good. I think for the purpose that people will buy this car and what their expectations out of it, I think they're going to be very happy with it. It serves the needs. It's actually just a little sporty, but not a lot of sporty. But that's not what people are looking for in this car. They're looking for a dependable product that's kind of nice that they can take on trips or go get the kids or run and get some groceries.
Now, is there a larger engine option?
Nope. This is it. No matter what trim level you get, this is what you get. So
Okay.
that's another reason that if you were to spend $10,000 more on a Denali version of this, you're going to have this same driving experience.
Yeah, it really is almost pointless to do that. I would just go with the SLT version.
All right, so that's just a quick review of the 2024 GMC Terrain SLT front-wheel drive. We just like more of a cursory experience with this rather than punching all the dots and all that. You can see that on your sales sheet, or you can catch it on another video. That's not what we're about. We just want to give you an honest opinion of what we think about this car. I would say yes, and I would say look at the SLT version or a higher version if you can afford it, but the SLT I think will serve you just fine. Thanks for joining us at the Full Octane Garage. If you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Also check out Full Octane Insurance for your collector and classic car needs. And that'll do it. We'll see you soon. Full Octane Garage. Cue music.